Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are people doing here? Back again with another football video with some more football talk. And today I thought I would do a little transfer talk here and, give you people my honest opinion on whether I think Mbappe or Haaland will join Real Madrid. That's right, because, both Mbappe and Haaland, they've been linked with Real Madrid. And actually, as for Mbappe, he could join Real Madrid for free. Real Madrid probably won't even have to spend a dime on him. And as for Haaland, Real Madrid, I think, are willing to meet Haaland's wage demands. And, given Real Madrid and them being a very stored club, I could imagine that this move could be very possible, that Haaland can also join Real Madrid because, think about it. Real Madrid, them being the club, I think, that is the most financially stable club in the world right now, because not only are they the richest club in the world, but they have all the, I think, capital to pull off such a crazy transfer here. And if both Mbappe and Haaland were to join Real Madrid in the same transfer window, and if they were both on the same team, I think that this would be the craziest transfer ever. Like, I would not be able to imagine any transfer other being in such crazy than this one, because both Haaland and Mbappe, right now they are entering the primes of their careers, and both Haaland and Mbappe are going to be the most talked about football players, in the post-Messi Ronaldo era, I imagine, because it used to be Messi, Ronaldo, now it's going to be probably Haaland and Mbappe. And I think that if both players were to join Real Madrid, I can imagine Madrid playing a 4-3-3 formation. I could imagine the front attack being Benzema and Haaland, and then or maybe a 4-2-3-1 or something with Vinicius Jr. on the left wing and maybe Mbappe on the right. Well, I don't know about that, but hey, if this move does happen, then I think within the next season or so, Madrid, without a doubt, this would make them instant Champions League contenders. Let's be honest here, because, who's going to be able to stop both Haaland and Mbappe on the same team? Hey, what's going on? Welcome to my stream here. Haaland will surprise everyone and join Barcelona. Trust me, it will be a Haaland versus Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, El Clasico. Well, the thing is, I don't know if this is going to be possible because, Barcelona, I don't know if they're going to be willing to meet Haaland's wage demands, because I don't know how their wage structure is like, but I think that if Haaland were to join Barca, then obviously this would be a big boost for the club. But realistically, I've been reading a lot that apparently he wants to force a move to Real Madrid. I don't know how credible that headline is, but I personally think that from a realistic point of view, I imagine Haaland signing with Barca, just because I imagine Haaland signing with Madrid, excuse me, not Barca, because I just believe that Haaland, he's definitely probably going to be more interested in joining Madrid, because think about it, if Mbappe is going to go to Madrid, then I think that this would give Haaland the best ever possible opportunity at winning a Champions League trophy. And now, granted, Real Madrid, their future is looking very bright right now, with Vinicius Jr., with Federico Valverde. And if Madrid get Mbappe for free here, then I think that this would open the gateway for Haaland to be convinced to try and land at Barcelona. Because I believe that, Haaland, right now, he just, because I know that his wage demands are probably going to be like, I think, 500 a week, 500,000 a week. That's how much I imagine Haaland's going to want to do, because, given his insane stock right now, Coutinho, Umtiti, and Dembele are their highest earners. Well, that's the thing, Barca first need to get rid of, the wage structure at the club, meaning that they're going to have to, sell some players, like Coutinho, Umtiti. And as for Dembele, though, if I was Barcelona, I would probably keep Dembele, because I still think Dembele can really pull off something good at Barcelona. It's just I feel like that injuries have really hindered him from reaching his full potential at Barcelona. But as for Coutinho, I don't know what to say, but I do think Barcelona are definitely going to sell Coutinho. And Umtiti, I would also, if I was Barcelona, I would also sell Umtiti as well. Just because so far Coutinho and Umtiti have been very inconsistent at Barcelona, and they haven't really been the players for Barcelona these past couple of years. So I would definitely foresee Barca selling both Coutinho and Umtiti, and all that stuff. But as for Dembele leaving, if Dembele does leave, then I don't know where he's going to go exactly. But, you know, if he does leave, then that would suck because, you know, when Barca first got Dembele in 2017, I thought, obviously, I was one of those people that thought he was going to replace Neymar at Barca, but man, so far, I was insanely wrong and all that stuff. But, yeah, going back to both Mbappe and Haaland, so I think it's best that Madrid are probably definitely going to play a 4-2-3-1 formation. You know, Haaland a striker and Mbappe both a striker. Yeah, no. Do two strikers play 4-2-3-1? I forgot completely, but yeah, I do think that Madrid are going to play some really crazy attacking football if Haaland does join Barcelona. If Haaland joins Madrid and if Mbappe joins Madrid, if Mbappe joins Madrid for free, because obviously, you know, they offered PSG 150 million last season. So that's that, and you know, PSG apparently didn't want to match, didn't want to like take the 150 mil that Madrid offered him. So this could give them a chance to get Mbappe for free, and we could definitely be seeing a new Galactico era there. All right, Laporte is meeting Haaland's agent, and they will discuss if Haaland has made his decision to want to join Barca at the end of the season. Dembele is leaving. He gave Barca crazy demands. He's leaving. He said 40 million per season. Well, I mean, obviously, if Dembele wants to make 40 million a year, then obviously I don't think that's going to happen at Barcelona, because it's like so far he hasn't really, you know, proven himself to be to earn that type of money at Barca. You know, I mean, the only player that can earn 40 million is either Messi, Cristiano, Ronaldo, Haaland and Mbappe. Those are the only players that I think would be worth 40 million a year, because that's for Dembele. Obviously, Dembele is asking for way too much money, because it's like, you know, Dembele, if he even wants to make that type of money, he needs to, you know, prove himself that he can be a consistent goal scorer and, you know, just play more consistently, you know, because Dembele, obviously, he kind of fell off. But, I mean, I do think that if he does leave Barcelona, that's going to give him a great opportunity for him to restart his career, because that's what I think is the best option for Dembele at this point. United, PSG, Newcastle are the leaders for the race of Dembele. Out of those clubs, I think Dembele is probably going to join PSG just because La Liga because the Ligue 1, it's a way easier league compared to Premier League. And you know, I don't think Dembele would probably be able to handle the pressure in the Premier League, so because the pressure is much easier in Ligue 1. That's why Messi, I think, signed with PSG, just because there's way less pressure there for him to perform than at Barcelona, for example, you know. So that's why I think PSG would probably be the ideal destination right now for Dembele, as given a chance for him to restart his career. But as for Mbappe and Haaland, I can imagine the type of football Madrid playing with them is just a crazy type of counter-attacking football, because under Ancelotti, you know, if he has the players that can fit a system that we've already seen before that with Carlo Ancelotti's counter-attacking ability with Bale, Benzema, and Cristiano, I think this would definitely be just as deadly with Mbappe, Haaland, Benzema, if he's still going to be at the club. But I think that Madrid first probably will be looking to ship Luka Jovic, you know, because, you know, Luka Jovic, I think he's going to be on his way out of Real Madrid. I don't think there's a future at the moment right now at Madrid for Luka Jovic, just because Luka Jovic, you know, they bought him for 70 million, I think 2 summers ago. Yeah, 2019, I think Madrid got him for 70 million. So far, Luka Jovic has not been exactly the player that I thought he was going to be at Madrid. And also, I've been reading that Marcelo is leaving as well. You know, Marcelo's era at Real Madrid is coming to an end too, as he wants to join, I think, what, Fluminense or something, or Flamengo. I'm not sure where Marcelo wants to go, but I just know that this is most likely his last season at Madrid. And it makes sense, you know, because, you know, given Marcelo's age and him already being past his prime, you know, Marcelo, he's already made a crazy impact at Real Madrid too, you know, winning 4 Champions League titles with them and being a big crucial part of Madrid's success. Like, I do imagine Madrid also wanting to find a solid left back for them to get. So that's that. And, you know, with Luka Jovic, with Madrid shopping Luka Jovic, I think that if they sell Luka Jovic and if they sell a couple of their players, you know, then obviously this would give them the financial means to go after Haaland. So that's a big possibility. And, you know, with Haaland and Mbappe joining Madrid, I think that this would kind of make it nearly impossible to try and compete against Madrid. Because, I mean, think about it. If they have both Haaland and Mbappe on the same squad, then, you know, how do you expect to stop them? You know, that's the biggest question for opposing managers, is how are you supposed to stop both Mbappe and Haaland from scoring if they, you know, if, say, for example, you're going against them in the Champions League group stage or something, or even in the knockouts, then trying to stop them would be almost downright impossible. And, you know, that's what I think would be the biggest challenge for opposing teams if Haaland and Mbappe do join. I think this would obviously make Real Madrid super freaking powerful. And, you know, Madrid, they already have a future. I think their future is looking really good with Federico Valverde, with Vinicius Jr. And speaking of Vinicius Jr., you add Vinicius Jr. to the attack of Mbappe and Haaland, then you have possibly the best front three in Europe. Because, I mean, think about it. Which front three would be better than Mbappe, Haaland, and Vinicius Jr.? I don't see any other front three being better than them. You know, and I just believe that right now, Madrid, they are looking very, very solid in the transfer window. You know, they're doing everything right now they can to get him, because Florentino Perez, he wants to establish another era at Real Madrid and all that stuff. So now it just looks like that Madrid's investments for the future are looking really, really crazy and just very solid overall, I feel like. So right now, Madrid, this is possibly the best time for him, you know, being able to go after those players and just, you know, them, you know, if they do get him a crazy impact, I think this would have possibly the craziest impact on football, I think, in 2020s in terms of competition and all that stuff. But I mean, I think it was pretty. The thing that surprised me the most is how PSG didn't take that 150 million offer for Kylian Mbappe, because say that he chooses to sign for Real Madrid on a free transfer, then PSG basically are going to look foolish at that point, because it's like, you know, if Madrid offered him 150 million for Mbappe, then I think PSG should have definitely pulled off the move. Because say that I was running PSG and Madrid offered me 150 mil for Mbappe, I'd probably, you know, accept it. But, you know, Mbappe has stated he's happy at PSG and all, but realistically, I mean, see that things go south again at PSG, then I do think that this is going to be enough to convince Mbappe to sign for Real Madrid and, you know, just leave PSG. Because, you know, PSG, you know, when it comes to the Champions League group stages, you know, I mean, the Champions League knockouts, PSG always, you know, have a tendency of choking. And, you know, if this continues to happen for PSG, then I can imagine Mbappe is definitely going to, you know, want to push for a move to Madrid at winning a Champions League trophy. Same with Haaland. You know, Haaland, I think he's also going to be wanting to force a move to Real Madrid, because, I mean, who wouldn't play for Real Madrid? You know, if somebody offered you crap loads of money to play for him, then, of course, you know, you would take it. This would be a life-changing opportunity. You know, that's why Luka Jovic took up on the offer 2 years ago, even though he hasn't been the player that I thought he was going to be at Madrid, you know, because Luka Jovic, I think he still has decent potential, because you look at what he did with Frankfurt, you know, and there are reports that he's not interested in leaving Real Madrid, but I mean, he could be, you know, forced his way out of Madrid. You know, Real Madrid might choose to sell him even though he wants to stay at the club. I mean, I don't really think there's a future at Real Madrid for Luka Jovic, because if I was him, I would realistically just seek a move, you know, for a club that's going to give me some playing time, because I feel like as long as Benzema is going to be at Real Madrid, then Luka Jovic probably won't see the field anytime soon in the starting 11, unless, of course, he comes on as a substitution. But really, it's like if you paid a 20, how much did they pay for him? If you paid 60 million for Luka Jovic just for him to be on the bench, then obviously, you know, you start questioning the transfer. You realize that the transfer did not go exactly the way how you thought it was going to go. And I think Real Madrid might have purchased Luka Jovic as a way to maybe see if he can be that super sub type of player, you know, him coming on as a super sub for Benzema and all that stuff. But so far that hasn't been the case here, really, so that's that. But I think I'm pretty much done here with this video here. So, because I thought I would just come on here and talk a bit about my thoughts, whether Mbappe and Haaland could both join Real Madrid and all that stuff, just for a quick transfer talk. So I think that's pretty much here with the stream here, ladies and gents. So thank you to everybody. Shout out to my stream. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I think I pretty much already said what I